Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Zero from TechDragon.info. And yes, I know we didn't have a video yesterday. I was a bit busy and just, yeah, it was like 10 o'clock at night. Oh no, actually no, it was midnight. I was like, it's a bit late to go make a video now. I'll just skip it for now. So hopefully you guys don't mind. I'm trying to hold on to the schedule, but the schedule is a bit of a best effort. If I can't make it, well, sorry, I have other stuff to do. Anyways, we are currently looking at David Sturm. Sturm 6597. Just David. Yep, much easier. In the Stug 4. I think it's the 4G, right? No, just the 4. Okay, the Stug 4. Really? I thought this was the one with the side panels. I thought that was the reward one for the missions. I don't remember. There's so many damn Stugs in the game. You have the Stug 4, you have the Stug 4G, the Stug 4H, I don't even remember. The special, the non-special, I'm surprised that they haven't brought out a premium version of the Stug. That really surprises me. I guess there were, historically speaking, a lot of variations on this tank as well, but there were not so much variations, well, they were as just upgrades. Like, you know, the side armor seems a bit crap, let's bolt some new ones on. And then the gun got replaced once or twice, I think. So, I guess it was still pretty much the same tank, but just some upgrades. Well, so far not much action going on. Bit of a slow start here. But, you know, as a TD, you definitely don't want to be the first one spotted, so hanging back a little bit as a TD is not a bad idea. Usually a spotted TD is a dead TD, so it's not like this thing has a lot of armor, because it really doesn't. We get some side shots into these guys. Oh, I saw some sort of marker there. It's something somewhere. Oh, a little bit there. Just barely. We're feathering a shot there. Oh, there we go. What? Bloody hell. I have no idea where that shot went. Yep, I would have taken that blind shot as well. No, can't quite get that one. No. Ugh. This is so annoying when you're sitting here and it's like, oh, I got a line, and then it's like, by the time you want to shoot, line gone. There we go, finish off the first one. G4H. Put a shot in. Side of a Matilda. Very dangerous target. He seems tracked by the looks of it. Yeah, there we go. Finish him off as well. Had some good side shots here. Do you see him? No. Can't see the KV1. Nah, there's a building in between us. It's hard to tell from this kind of range with so much foliage between us to see what you can and can't see. Oh, that we definitely can't see. Is it a tracking shot? I think so. I don't know if we have 6th sense. I'm guessing not, since he just shot us. Unless it was a very lucky blind shot, which is possible, but kind of doubt it. The R2 piece of artillery. Our driver is dead. Is he gonna put him back in action? Yep, there we go. Driver put back in action. Got the first shot in, exploding the truck that was in front of us. War truck. As the T-28 goes back into invisibility mode. Got some more targets off to our right. T-67 is still alive. That's a dangerous target. I'm just looking at T-67 and this kind of matchup. That thing can wreck face in this kind of matchup. That's why I love that tank. I'm in top tier. Oh, God, that thing is nasty. It's kind of like, not quite the same, but I don't know if you've been playing World of Tanks long enough to know. But if I say Hellcat and how it used to be, that is kind of what the T-67 is. Not quite. It doesn't have the same alpha damage as the Kitty Cat had, but just to give you an idea, if you know what I mean, then you'll probably agree that. Oh, get another shot in. One more to finish him off. Oh, can't quite make a shot there. Oh, KV1 is shooting us. What? There he is. Come on, finish him off. There we go. KV1 dead. Let's pull back here. There's still T-28 and T-34 down there somewhere. Oh shit. Shit. Oh, he bounced. Oh, he might be using a stock gun. Oh, we might be in luck. Angling. Oh, didn't quite bounce. Come on, bounce, 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 bounce. Oh, reload in time. That works too. 28 coming around. Oh, gets shotgunned in the face by artillery. Oh, C67 is behind us somewhere near the base. Artillery, by the sounds of it, trying to splash us in the face. T67 spotted by the Matilda. We have a full health Matilda. Oh crap, that's a head search. It just went into our tracks. We should be able to out reload him. Come on, one more, one more. Oh. We should not have been alive. Oh shit. This is what I mean. That T67 just took out a full health Matilda. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I know. That's why I love that tank. It is fantastic. Now, I'm not quite sure why he's ignoring the T67, because that thing will get on your ass and eat you up in seconds. Well, with this amount of health left, yeah, he will. He just has to sneeze at you, you'll die. But capping, I get that you're outnumbered right now, and oh, there's already, and boom, one more. Come on, one more before he goes into cover. Yes, finish him off. Oh, we gotta move. There's one more artillery. The T67 cannot be far behind. He is hunting us by now. T67 is going to be on us in no time. That thing is fast, by the way, in case you don't know. That's why I'm so afraid of that thing. It is fast. It is sneaky. Oh. Now you probably don't want to be sitting in that bush, because that is the first place, that is the second place that artillery will splash down. Well, this is never gonna work. Artillery is gonna murder your face. Oh my god, we managed to spot the T67. Oh, and he misses. Oh, gotta move, gotta move. Artillery, you've been spotted. You've been spotted, don't sit there. I can't watch. No. Yeah. Yeah. Hopefully you've learned to not sit there. So, what that? Well, that was artillery. You were spotted. The T67 shot at you, so you were spotted and then sat still. Oh, and he misses, and the headser misses. Oh my god, this is painful to watch. Heads are going in. So I'm gonna switch to the yeah, there we go. I was gonna say, is it gonna switch to the headser's perspective? Oh, and the headser misses again. Why don't you take care and make sure your shot lands instead of just shooting on the move? He's shot. You have time. Sit there. Aim the hell With team members like that, who needs enemies? Well, the artillery just derped up. Oh my god, this is too painful to watch. Why? Oh my god. Come on, hit him already. Finally, thank you. Let's take a look at the stats. Oh my god. And here we are with the stats. Master Barrage, Ace Tanker, Bruiser, High Caliber, and a Top Gun. It was a pretty okay game. I can't complain too much about it. Just the end. Never ever, when you're up against artillery at the last part of the game and you're capping, ever sit in obvious spots. That bush and behind the crates are the two first spots. If I were to be playing artillery, were the first spots I would hit. So probably not sit there. Sitting slightly behind the bush on either side, using it as cover from the T-67 that was always going to come from that direction, would have been a much better idea than actually sitting in it, because yeah, that's where I would have shot as well. Then after you get spotted, you really should have moved there, not just sit there waiting for artillery to finish you. At that point, you really should have gone to the other side of the cap circle, and you could have just capped it out if you wanted to, but yeah. Sitting still there, well, I think you've figured that out. Not the best decision. Let's move over to our next game, shall we? And here we are with our next replay, and I'm not sure if I'm going to do 3. I'm not sure if I have time for that. We'll see. It depends on how fast this game is. I might do 3 replays just to make up for the fact that I didn't win yesterday, but it kind of depends. I might make something tomorrow. No promises, though. Anyways, we are currently looking at... Who are we looking at? Good question. Kevin111 of November, I guess? I'm not sure. Anyways, Kevin. Yep, much easier. I love these people, like, you know, David, blah, 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 Kevin, blah, blah, blah. It's just Kevin, David, Dave. You know, it was Dave, not David, I think. It was David. Anyways, you know, just nice, easy, short names that I can actually pronounce. I have such awesome subscribers. Most of the replays I actually show have very easy names. Except for Mizu. Well, actually, we can short that one into Mizu. Never mind, still works. Yep. So, we are currently looking at probably one of my favorite tanks at tier 6. This little bugger is everything that the Panther should be, but isn't. It's basically the Mini Panther, or the real Panther, or anything you want to call it. This thing, as you can see, the mobility is not fantastic, but it's okay. Its rate of fire is pretty good. Its gun is pretty good. It's accurate, and it just has, as you can see, a pretty good rate of fire. Depression it also has, while not being most fantastic depression ever. It definitely has some, so you're not left completely without, which in some cases is really annoying. So, you also got some sloped armor, that can definitely bounce a shot. This thing does bounce, not too bad actually. And we have some pretty terrible matchmaking here. Trying to go for a snapshot on T-34's hatch there, don't quite manage to make it. We got an ARL, we had an ARL, and that is, by the way, one of the problems with the ARL. Oh, trying to go for that engine deck shot. No, going for the ammo rack. Thinking he's going for the ammo rack. If I'm not mistaken, that is exactly where the ammo rack is on my a Tiger 2. And still trying to go for the Tiger 2 there. Just ignoring the T-34. Is this guy DC'd? Oh, come on, let's get the kill. Yes! Okay then, I think he DC'd. Not sure. But these are the lovely positions to have. Being on the side of some heavy tanks and just pouring shots in. This is exactly what I mean with this tank. Like, its rate of fire and accuracy is just so good. If you get into those sniping spots, you can do so incredibly much. Wait, was he invisible throughout that entire thing? Oh shit! He was using that bush like a pro. Going to the KV3, come on, one more to finish him off. As you can see here, you just... Oh! As we bounce a shot. What did we bounce? Was it the Yaktarg 88? He is looking at us. Might have been. Looking for the depression here to shoot him, don't quite manage it. Go for a third person shot view thingy. This is before the Yaktarg 88 got buffed. Ah, it was the wow, snapshot. Pulling back, still managed to hit. Okay then. Super pushing over there, he gets finished off. Artillery up in the hill. Can't quite see him right now. Only 2 people left. Bishop is on the other side. Bishop is dead. This is the last one alive. Last chance for some damage. Come on, one more. And that is that rate of fire for you. But sadly, it was still not quite enough to actually get the kill. Let's take a look at stats. And here we are with the stats mastery batch Ace Tanker. We got spotting damage on the Tiger and pretty much killed him from full health. Spotting damage on the KV3 and on the Yak Panther. Let's take a look here. Team score walked away with 1258 experience base and 2300 damage. That was 26 shots, 22 hit, 18 pinned. And that is what I mean. Like, were we top by damage as well? Yes. Nice. Tier 8 game, tier 6 tank. Nice. This thing is fantastic as a sniper or a long-range flanker. If you can get the flanks of people, because of its accuracy and rate of fire, you can just annihilate people so badly. In a good way for you, badly for them. That is really fantastic. And that's what I love about this tank. Its mobility is okay, not fantastic. Its armor is okay, not fantastic. The gun is good. For a tier 6, it's a rapid firing, high accuracy, good penetration gun. So yeah, I can't complain about that. It's low damage, that is true, but you got the high rate of fire to compensate for that. So 2300 damage done. We took 2 hits to the face, one of them penetrated, one in out, 320 damage blocked by armor, that's not bad at all. Spotted 7, damage 2, 346 spotting damage, walked away with 15k profit if we did not have a premium account, but with a premium account, walked away with almost 30k profit, not too shabby for just a normal tier 6. And a grand total of 3,774 experience, very, very nice. I think I just barely have time for one more game, so let's quickly dive into it. And last but certainly not least, we have TJ Cat in the FV201 A45. And I'm sure he and everybody else will agree that this is not a good tank. However, for some weird ass freaking reason, this tank just works. Maybe it's just the way I play it, I don't know. But for some reason, this tank just seems to work, and I think that TJ here agrees with me. I've seen many replays of him on this tank, so I'm pretty sure he likes it as well. Even though pretty much everything says that this tank is bad. What did my voice do there? I need more coffee. I have a bit of a cold as well still. I'm still not completely over that, so that's not helping. So, what makes this tank not fantastic? Well, as you can see, it's slow. It doesn't climb rocks too well, as you can see here clearly. It doesn't have a whole lot of armor. Turret traverse is pretty slow. The gun is... it's 150 damage, 171 pen. It's for tier 7, that's not great. Rate of fire is okay, can't complain about that, but it's just overall, as you can see, this thing doesn't climb hills very well either, so the horsepower per ton ratio is not great. It's just overall, this thing is not that great. Or not good, really, even. But the rate of fire on the gun is pretty good, and you kind of play this tank like you would do with the, we just lost a radio operator, well, who cares. And that was a Hellcat gone. So the rate of fire is pretty good, so this gun, I guess, is fairly similar to the VK 3002M that we just saw. I guess that's kind of this tank's power. Like, that gun is just, slightly low. I'm gonna go for a hatch shot here. You can see the turret is quite delayed. It's also not the most accurate, by the way. Don't be fired so we have time. Time to put in a shell into a... Ooh, that looks like a stock turret on that Tiger. From that outline, that looked very much like a stock turret. We're not getting much luck here on this IS. Bloody hell. Ooh, nope, that missed too. Oh yeah, that is a stock Tiger one. I am so sorry for him. Okay, IS is getting flanked by the Cromwell. Still managed to bounce on him. There we go, put one in. IS is certainly the most dangerous target here. We want to take out that thing before we take out that Tiger. Tiger, if he's stock, is pretty much no threat whatsoever. Come on, one more. Tiger has a lot of health, but that's about it. Like, its gun is... although its gun is probably more than enough to eat through our armor, but... we should know we're coming up behind them, hopefully. And foiled by the speed of our engine. I think it just did track damage, but I guess yeah, this thing is... This thing really reminds me... Oh, did we just ammo rack him? I think we did. Whoops. I'm so sorry, Mr. Tiger. It sucks to be stuck, and then getting ammo racked is even worse. There's some small caliber gun shooting at us. Chinu, maybe? That. Okay. Anywho, so yeah, I guess the gun is fairly similar to the VK, and that might be why I like this thing. I never realized that. That might very well be it. Now, on the move, this gun is not fantastic. Its accuracy is not that great. You really have to fully aim it in, and even then, it's still not great accuracy. So, we're doing what we should do. We're heavy tanks, and we're top tier, and we seem to be carrying this game. So far, so good. Hands are 4, and he's ignoring us. Critical hits, really. And A43 from the back there, shooting him up. The Type 64 in front of us. Nope, didn't quite manage there. Should have probably gone into first-person view when taking shots. Artillery spotted. Put one in, gets finished off by somebody else. More artillery spotted, more dangerous artillery actually. We miss. Can't sit around too long, we miss again. What? Where the hell did that go? Well, that must have gone in. There we go. Good stuff there. And Type 64 is circling our Tiger. That can be dangerous. Tiger's track traverse and turret traverse are not great. They're pretty slow actually. Skirting the outline of the cap circle here, we are spotted. It sadly means that we cannot crouch upon this guy without him seeing us. Really a bounce on a freaking arty. How we get shotgunned in the face. This thing does get some decent depression, so it's always nice to have on a tank. So this tank kind of works like a Ridgeline Warrior, I guess. So it does seem like this tank is a bit crew damage prone though. And I don't know if it's due to the lack of armor and the big guns penetrating you or what, but I quite often come out of a game with this thing with a dead crew member. Quite often. But overall, I would say that this is a very fun tank to play, but it's not a good tank. But you can certainly do well in it, and if you play it to its strengths, rather than play it as a heavy tank rather, you know, it sort of is, but it sort of isn't. It's kind of like a TOG in that respect. Like, a TOG is a terrible tank, but it can be good because of its DPM and its health pool. Now this thing has a good health pool, same as a Tiger, so that's already a big plus. It gets a rapid firing gun, that's not that great, but if you can get flanks and just shoot at people that are not really directly facing their frontal armor to you, you can wreck face. And the accuracy is okay enough to hit weak spots decently. It's not like you can hit them every single time, like we saw with IS over there. Turret traverse is a little bit lacking as well, so peeking out and shooting is a bit difficult, but if you keep this thing a little bit more range, you'll have some great success with it. Let's take a look at the stats. And here we are, Mastery Batch Ace Tanker. We got a Demolition Expert for exploding that stock Tiger there. And we got a High Caliber. Walked away with, nice, 1377 experience, doing 3600 damage, wow, and 5 kills. Fight 34, hit 29, pen 21, 3500 damage done, like I said, took 6 hits to the face, 3 of them penetrated, 3 did not, so half, not too bad. A little bit of splash damage from the artillery, especially at the end there, right to the face. We spotted 2, damaged 7, killed 5, 73 spotting damage, woohoo! And with a premium account, walked away with, yes, 76k profit. This thing rakes up quite a bit of money, even without a premium account. Now, this was a good game, obviously, 3500 damage, but 47k for a tier 6, versus a tier 7, not bad at all. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more, please subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.